Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Monday. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just going to get on my phone and see if I can share this out. So please help me do that. Get some Monday morning love going up in here. And we're going to have the kids today. They are all wondering, what the heck is she doing now? That's been their question ever since I got here. So good morning. I'm sharing it out. Share, 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 because sharing is caring. Hi, Sally. Good morning, sweetie. So I'm just sharing it into some of the groups now. And let's see who's on. Okay, so got the phone set, shared it out, and let's see if we can get some love flowing. Hope, good morning, my friend. Afternoon to you. Gotta grab my coffee, sorry. Only had a little bit so far, so cheers to everyone this morning. Happy Monday, happy day. It's a great day to have a great day. Good morning, Becky. So all the kids will probably come over and say good morning. And the one right behind me is Cleo. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Gabby. Oh, happy Labor Day. Exactly. Thank you, Becky. It's a holiday. Thank you, Wendy, for sharing. How are you feeling today? How's everybody doing today? It's a really good day. I tell you, if it gets any better, I just don't know what I'll do. And I'm counting down the days. I hope you all are counting with me. We're counting down to Friday. Friday's D-Day. That's the day that I'll be heading out of Florida. I'm so glad you're doing okay, Wendy. Really glad to hear that. Good morning, Erica Hoppy. Trying to find some place to set my coffee down because it's hot. Okay, now let me get back to you. All right, so I've been working on my map. Remember the map? I'm actually putting names on there now. So if you want your name on my map, you got to let me know where you are. And Erica, I think you're in New York. Yeah, I need more coffee too, Becky. I just got mine because now I'm working on every morning feeding the kids, all the kids. All right, so Charlie, I've got you and Erica in New York. And who are my other New Yorkers? Julie Kiss. Let's see, who else we got on here? Catherine. Yes, you are Florida. I've got C. Megan, Michael, and Stacy and Catherine as I leave Florida. Christina, you're on there. Yes, Erica, Long Island. I got you in New York. Let's see, who else is on this morning? Gabby, I know you're not here, but oh my God, I would love to come see you. So Australia is on my radar. I'm going to get over there because of all that beauty that I've seen that you have shown us. I want to be there. I want to sit with you and watch you paint and just be inspired by your energy. So beautiful. Gabby, how are you feeling? How are you doing today? And let's see, who else is on? I think that's it right now. So it's really heavy on the East Coast. Can you all see my map? I got a lot going on the East Coast. Don't have a whole lot going on yet on the West. I know, Sally, let's go. Let's really get that going, plan it, and just do it. Let's do it. Let's talk about the reverse bucket list. We all think of those things that we want to do. We want to go and have those adventures, quote, someday, right? But what are the adventures that you've already done? Do you ever look at that and just really reflect back on, oh, wow, I saw the Grand Canyon. I've seen a space shuttle go up. I've been up in a hot air balloon. Do you ever do your reverse bucket list and just really revel in all of that energy of things that you've already experienced in life? I know, and Jean, you're on my map. You're the only one in Texas all by your little old self. Look at that. Jean, this is you all by yourself here in the big old state of Texas. So you might have my full attention there. Well, we're going to have Sherry with us. Sherry Myers is going to join up with us in El Paso. Carol Allen, good morning. And you're on my list over here in Maryland. You're the only one that I have there. Like I was saying, the East Coast, look at this. This East Coast is really, really heavy with people. So you got to get some more names as I go across the country. Good morning, Christy Wilkinson. Diane is in Tennessee. That's true. I think she's close to Carrie, and I'm going to be spending a night with Carrie. That's going to be my first stop. I'm going to be, after I head out of Florida, it's going to be a straight shot up to Tennessee, and that'll be my first overnight stay on the trip out. Good morning, Tracy Marciniak and Christy Wilkinson. I think I said good morning. Hi, can I help you? Cleo is trying to get to the coffee, and that's not going to work. I don't share my coffee. No, it's mine. Only mine. Oh, you're in Michigan, Tracy. Awesome. Do you know Tony and Sally, or where they are, and the shop they have called Zenlightenment? Because that is where I'm going. That's right, Jean, a movie-making adventure. Sherry Myers has a movie that's in the works. It's called The Angel Lady, and she has interviewed many of us that believe in angels, that know that they're real, and so we're going to meet up there. Oh, Tracy, you do know them. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here in the family, and I will be at Zenlightenment. Yeah. So Tracy, if you're interested in meeting up with me, just let me know. I'll be there for a bit. I'm going to help with the fundraiser and do some other things there at Zenlightenment. I can't wait. It is going to be so exciting. Sally says, my life consists of the Vatican. My life list consists of the Vatican, Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Skye. I am not familiar with the Isle of Skye. Sally, where is that at? So talking about our reverse bucket list, things that you have done. Just share, what are some of the things that you have done and that or seen or experienced that you could say were your reverse bucket list, those things that you did, and you can just hold those in your memory as really great things. Tracy, you just got back from England. Oh, that's on my bucket list too. I want to go to England. I want to go to the UK and see Sharon Boyle. That will be so amazing. And Gabby says we could road trip Australia. I'm still out of sorts. Good times and not so. Just breathing and trying to stay connected. Absolutely, Gabby. We are lifting you up every day, honey. Okay, so what else we got? Gabby says, I've decided that once they let us out, I want to go live in a teak joglo in the jungle in the remote areas of Bali and paint for 12 months. Okay, so the Isle of Skye is over by Scotland. Google it, it's so beautiful. I will do that, Sally, because that sounds awesome. The Isle of Skye, wow. I love the sky. I love watching the sky and just really the energy of it day and night. I love the clouds during the daytime and the night, of course, that's my time. I love the sky, the stars, the moon, everything. Good morning, Deirdre. Hello, hello. And Tarek on Periscope. Good morning to you. So, Deirdre, I am plotting my trip and who is where right now, who wants me to stop by, who wants to just wave at me as I travel through your part of the world. And I've got quite a few names on my list already. And we're also talking about the reverse bucket list and the things that have been experienced in this lifetime. Good morning, Rick Morrow. So what else has happened? What have you experienced that's a really good memory imprint? That thing that really sticks out for you? I know when I went to the Grand Canyon, that was one of the most amazing times ever. I could have just stood there, you know, in all that beauty and all that wonder. And it is a wonder as you look at that great expanse of energy and you just get into what's coming up from it, the energy coming from it. It's amazing. It's okay. It's okay. They're very protective of their home. So anytime there's a doggy walking down the street or a person walking down the street, they have to let me know about it. So, right now it's a dog. Good morning, Prochetta. Oh, I'll settle down in a minute. Okay. Gabby says, the Northern Territory of Australia is amazing. The culture, the land. I'm sure it is. And Tarek says some people get their energy from others. Yeah, it's true. You know, we feed off of each other's energy. Good morning, Fred on Periscope. Hope you're doing well this Monday morning, Labor Day. And Christina says, I have a list that never ends, just waiting for things to open back up. Italy, Ireland, England, Scotland, Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, India, etc., etc., etc. I know, Prochetta, there's 3 dogs and a cat, and the dogs do seem to bark in unison with each other, and they feed off of each other's energy as well. So once one of them spots something to bark at, it's game on. They're all going to join in and say, oh, I can bark too. What's going on? But they're very protective of the property. I know, Deirdre, gotta love the babies. They're just beautiful energy. They give me love all the time. Okay, so they are a pack. Yeah, dogs are pack animals. And I figured out that Chloe is the leader of the pack. So whatever happens, Chloe is at the very top of the list. She's the one that's there first. She's going to alert the others. And yes, Pritchetta, they are so lovable. They really are. And I don't know, you can't see them right now, but they're very alert to the energy. Let me just show you, they're standing guard right now. So that's Bella and little Chloe. And they're just looking out the window, just waiting for the next dog to walk down the street because they're all their neighbors. They have to say hello to the neighbors. You know, if we were standing outside and somebody walked by, you'd say hello, right? I mean, that's just the courteous thing to do. So they see their neighbor dogs walking down the street and they're saying hello. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And yes, Erica, Chloe is definitely in charge. Carol says, I've been fortunate to see Stonehenge in England, visited Wales, climbed and gone inside the Chichen Itza pyramid in Mexico. Awesome. Christina says, my dog heard yours and went running outside looking all over. And Gabby says, I recently discovered, talking to Ruth, that she has two big dogs named Jetty and Jack. And I had the two big boys, Jed and Jack. Isn't that cool? Jetty is actually on the cover of my book, Time Heals for Animals. That is Ruth's dog that graces the cover of that book. And I was so honored that she let me put that picture there. Her daughter actually took the picture. So she has the photo credits inside the book. And yeah, it's an amazing, amazing dog. I've seen her on video many times, or him many times. Okay, do we have another neighbor? They are on it this morning. They're not going to let anything get by without them seeing it. No dog. It's just a dog attached to a person. Okay, we're going to have another barking incident here. So let me have some coffee. It never ends. People walk this street a lot because it ends up at some water down at the end. So it's a great place to walk your animals. It's great energy. Here where I'm at, I'm staying with a friend of mine in North Miami. Absolutely gorgeous neighborhood. And she'll be back on Thursday. And then I will hit the road on Friday morning, first thing. I'm so excited. Let's see what Jean Lorio has to say this morning. My list consists of Alaska, Victoria, Canada, Yosemite, Redwoods, Grand Canyon, Mount Shasta, Bryce Canyon, Mesa Verde, Gila National Forest, Carlsbad Caverns, many other caves and forests. It takes too long to state them. And of course, Mexico. One of my favorite places is Bandelier that has Native American ruins. I feel at home there. Oh, yeah, Jean, those are a lot of things that I want to see, want to experience, and am going to experience. I've been to the Grand Canyon, but I'm going to be going to Mount Shasta, and I've never been. I'm hoping to see the Redwoods while I'm out in California. I'm going to be meeting up with Lisa Jo Davis and with Karen Palmer. So I'm hoping that while I'm out there, I'll get to see some of that beauty of California. I've been to San Francisco a couple of times. I've been to LA. I've never been to San Diego or any place that's down below that, but that's a yet. And I know that this trip, wherever the angels lead, that's where I'm going to go. So very excited about whatever it is that's going to come into my vortex of reality and what I'm going to be doing there. So, okay, so Monday and it's Labor Day. Anybody got anything fun going on? Anything exciting? You know, it's interesting because in different parts of the world, we're starting to be able to do more things that we normally could do. And so there's a lot more that we can actually experience now. And I know here in South Florida, they've opened up quite a bit. The restaurants are open. I think the bars have been open, but with a lot of restriction. And the restaurants still have a lot of restriction as far as how many people they can have in there at one time. All right, so you're doing a shrimp boil, Tracy? I love shrimp. So save me some. I'll be up there soon. And Sally says, regretfully, Sandy and Carl will not be making the trip. I read that last night. They need to remain safe for health reasons. They will be so missed. They will really be missed. I was looking forward to meeting them in person and to being in Sandy's beautiful energy. She's just amazing. And I was really sad when I read that she wasn't going to be there with us. Catherine, you're staying at home, probably fix burgers for lunch. Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. So your shrimp boil is with the neighbors. Enjoy. That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't really have any plans for today other than writing. Got to get some writing done. And some of the writing that I have to do is start sending out emails and information to my patrons that are a part of my journey and a big part of what I do on this journey. So that's coming today, and just sitting with the energy and seeing how the angels want to put all that together. Sally said, hopefully redoing our dining room chair seats today. Awesome. Jean says, you notice I didn't say Disneyland or Disney World or any of the more commercial parks. Always give me Mother Nature for joy. I am right there with you on that one, Jean. Yeah, I've been to both. When I first came to Florida, we lived close to Orlando. And so, of course, we had to go experience Disney. And it was in the very beginning stages. It wasn't big like it is now. And I visited when they first built Epcot, when it wasn't even fully done yet. I saw the beginnings of Epcot. So I kind of watched history being made there at Disney. But I'm with you. I don't like the long lines. I don't like, the commercialism of everything. So I'd rather be at the beach or visiting some of the caves and mountains and the natural beauty. That's me. I'm a mountain girl. So give me that. Yeah, give me the mountains. And if I can have the mountains and the sea together, oh my gosh, isn't that heaven? That is just, to me, that is the epitome of paradise, when you can have both worlds right there together. And I know, like in Boston, you pretty much have that. You have the sea, you have the mountains, just all the New England area up there, just beautiful. And Carol, you live in Maryland, so I don't know how mountainous Maryland is, but I know you're not that far from the ocean. So yeah, that's what I want. I want both. I want the best of both worlds. And Christina says it's hard to say, may try to kayak, may just do some crafting and grill later. Catch up on a few things here. There you go. Just take the day, and whatever comes. What's the The phrase carpe diem, seize the day. Whatever happens during the day, just let it flow. Sometimes those are the best days, aren't they? No planning, no have-tos, just enjoy being in the moment. Those are my favorite times, just being in the moment and staying in that energy of what comes, whatever comes your way, and enjoy every moment. Make it a day that you just open up and say, whatever you want to show me, God, just bring it to my vision and let me experience it. And Gabby says, I went to Disneyland when I was 19, had an absolute ball. Don't think I could stand all the people now. Yeah, it's very different with all the commercialism. And, you stand in line so many hours, and that's your experience. You stand in line for hours and then get to do the ride for like how long? Minutes? So you're really just standing. That's all you're doing. Yeah, not my cup of tea anymore. Gabby says, I have valleys behind and beach in front. Beautiful. I love your area. I love how when you show us the water and the whole area surrounding that is just such great energy. It's a different feel than it is even here where I'm at with the sand and the water. So I just can't wait to experience that. And Gabby, what is the water? What's the sea that, or the ocean that surrounds Australia? Because I don't know. I'm not that great on naming all of the seas and the geography, but I just know I want to be there. And Christina, we're asking about your toe. And she says, it looks bad, but feels almost normal. That's why I'm considering kayaking. I think I can carry it again. Oh, you are such a trip, Christina. I cannot wait to be in your energy. Like broken toe, no problem. Let me just go kayak. And Jean says, also you get that mix in Washington State. That is so true. I'm not sure if Washington State is on the radar. I have no clue which one of these states or how many of the states I'm going to be hitting. But I have dear friends in Washington State that actually moved there from Tennessee a couple of years ago. So that is a distinct possibility that I might get out to see Jason Watts. I love him so much, him and his wife, Emily, and little JJ. And I consider JJ a grandchild because I was there for Em when she was pregnant with him and experienced all of his growing up phase. So I would love to see them. And Carol says, we have the Allegheny Mountains to the west, about 3 hours from me, and the ocean is also 3 hours, and the Chesapeake Bay, 15 minutes away. America in miniature. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful. Linda Lemieux, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And Julie Kiss, good morning to you and happy Labor Day. Gabby says, we have beautiful beaches. West Australia, we have the Indian Ocean, and the other side is the Pacific. Okay, well, I have already seen the Pacific, so I'll go see the Indian. Just take me to that side. And Josh Smith, good morning to you on Periscope. And Carol says, Washington State is now on my radar again. My California daughter may be moving there. Awesome. Well, Julie, I was sharing the map earlier of the USA and who I've got on the map. And you're up there. You're up here in New York. Your name's right in there with Charlie and Erica. So it's really, like I said, it's heavy on the East Coast. I need to fill in more of the middle. Anybody in Missouri or Kansas? South Dakota. My friend right now is visiting, the one that I'm house sitting for is visiting Utah. And she was sharing with me yesterday the beauty that's there. And they took a Jeep and they've gone out to some of the mountain ridges, and they've done a lot of exploring, some hiking, and just really having a great time in Utah. Awesome. Well, I pulled a card this morning from the Kuan Yin deck, Jean Loriot. I say that because Jean also just got these cards, the Kuan Yin cards. And the one that I got was the many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and to many parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. As Jean, we very much know that she's working with you. She's working with so many of us in the world today because she is the goddess of compassion. And oh my gosh, she is just helping us to understand compassion, understand seeing each other in our true, authentic selves. And when we do that, we have more compassion and love for each other. And we stop doing things like comparing and competing and thinking that there's a hierarchy of some people are better than, some lesser than, that some are more deserving than others. We're all the same. And that's what Kuan Yin helps us see. That's what all the ascended masters and the angels are teaching us, that there's really no difference in any of us. There's none of us that are more gifted than any other. We're all the same. And that's the beauty of discovering the oneness. And that's what we do every day here. We discover our oneness. We discovered that we can really connect with each other. We can help each other to see the beauty inside of us because we all are seeing ourselves. We're seeing a reflection of ourselves in each other. And that's what we do in the world as well. And we create with our thoughts, we create with our words. So if we are saying affirmations, positive affirmations of love, the affirmations that say, I am wonderful, I am loved, I am beautiful, I am powerful, then we're going to see that reflected out in the world. If we fully believe it and bring it into our heart center, we're going to see the evidence of it. Ruth and I discussed that yesterday in the silent meditation, that we are manifesting like crazy. I've noticed in the last month, if I say somebody's name, all of a sudden, either they show up on a show that I'm doing, or they call or text. And that has been going on for a month now. That is like instant manifestation. Kind of like instant gratification, right? You don't have to wait anymore. So the point is that we are creators. So we create with our words. If you're wanting to bring great experiences to you, we talked about our bucket list. We talked about things that we want to see and do and manifest. Speak it. Start speaking the energy of it, and it will come. Build it and it will come, Sally, right? If you build it, it will. If you build it, they will come. That was Sally's message that she got. And look, now she has Zen enlightenment. It's really true. You speak it into reality. So as you are speaking the words, I am empowered, I am beautiful, I am amazing, then you call that energy to you with your words, with your vocalizing it and putting it out there, and you're going to see the evidence of it. So start telling yourself, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am wealthy, I am amazing, and just watch what shows up in your life. doing those positive affirmations is the best thing you can do for yourself. Whatever you're speaking after those two words, I am, is what you're creating for yourself. That's your story. So what are you creating? What are those things that you want in your life? What experiences do you want in your life? And we've talked about some of those, some of your bucket list, some of your dreams, some of what you want to call to you. And keep doing that. Keep speaking it. Keep going into the energy of it. That's why when I come on here, I speak your name. I want to see you. I want to see your energy and feel your energy and let you see that I acknowledge you. But speaking your names draws you to me. And I know that I'm going to be seeing many of you as I go about this journey. So I'm drawing your energy that I can see you in your physical human form as I travel about. I'm going to be saying every one of your names every day so I can put more of you on my map. If you want to be on the map, just let me know. If you want to just say hello or have me stop in for a cup of coffee or whatever happens along the way, just let me know where you are in the States and I will be there. According to the angels, I'm going to be manifesting, meeting so many of you along this trip. So excited. Let's see what else we got. Gabby says, I did a meditation today where she put a piece of rose quartz in my root chakra. Can anyone shed any light on that? The rose quartz is all about love, Gabby. So when we think about the root is our foundation. It's our base. It's what we stand on. Just like the base of a house sits on a foundation, and you want it to be strong. You want it to be good energy, because the base, the foundation of a house absorbs that energy that's coming up from Mother Earth. Our foundation does the exact same thing. It absorbs the energy coming up from the crystalline center of Mother Earth. So if there's a rose quartz and the rose love energy that's in your foundation, that's what you're standing on. You're standing on the power of love. You're standing on all of your sense of safety and security on love. And when we realize love really is all that exists, that's such a beautiful thought, isn't it? That our sense of safety and security is so strong because we know that we are love and we are loved. That's what we're wrapped in, is that beautiful love energy. So I love that happened in your meditation and that you were surrounded by that beautiful energy of the rose quartz. Thank you for sharing that. And Christina says, my take is to be gentle and loving with yourself. Yeah, absolutely. And Sally says, yes, absolutely, it works. Set it and forget it. I am beautiful. My life is beautiful and peaceful. I am loved. Say what you want and be strong in your intentions. And make it more than just words. As you say the words, as you feel into the energy of those I am affirmations, really say them with passion. Say them like you mean them. And just manifest it. Manifest it. That's it. When you're saying it, when you're feeling it, that's how you manifest, is with the feeling of it. So whatever those I ams are, like Sally said, say it, set it and forget it, and then just be it. And Gabby says, I think you need to say Gabby a whole lot more. I agree. Gabby, and Australia. Yes, it's there. It's there. I feel it. I feel myself there already. Jean L'Oreal says, Kuan Yin is love. She sees you as an emissary of her light and love. She is increasing and affirming you. Absolutely. Sally says, a seed for love was planted in your root chakra area, so it will manifest and the roots will grow deeply. I am also a crystal healer. Beautiful. And Gabby says, Jean L'Oreal, and trying to get me out of my crappy mood. Thank you, Jean. We all are, Gabby. And, we have choices. That's the beauty of being in a human body. We have this free will. So every day we decide what our day is going to be like. We make that choice. Nobody makes it for us. Nobody can make us feel a certain way. Nobody can make us feel any emotion. A lot of people say, you made me so mad, or you make me happy. No, that happens inside of you. It's a decision that we make, a choice that we have. So every day when we get up, we can start our day off with seeing it as either a prison or a playground. Which will it be? It's one or the other. We're either going to be a prisoner to the emotions, the energies, the situation, or we're going to play and create things the way we want them to be. So as we play in the playground, just think about that type of energy. What do you do on a playground? What's your favorite thing on the playground? Let's just play for a minute. Just share in the comments. I want everybody that's on right now, there's 15 of you on with me. Type in the comments, what's your favorite thing on the playground? And I think my favorite thing on the playground is the merry-go-round. Just getting on that and watching 360 degrees around me, watching the world, seeing every part of it. And as that merry-go-round moves, I'm seeing something different every moment. I'm seeing something that was different than where I just was the moment before that. So as I watch the world in 360 degrees going around in a circle, I can just get into the energy of play. I can get into creating when I do that. As I move around in that 360 degrees, I see constant motion. I see spaciousness. I see that I'm unlimited in what I can see and do and create. That's my favorite. So let's see what you guys have. What's your favorite? The swings. Deirdre, the swing says hope. And Gabby says, I'm smiling. I know I'm making myself crappy. I'm remembering to come back to breath now. So it's getting better, and I need to paint more. And the swing is your favorite. Carol, the merry-go-round. We're on that together, Carol. We are watching the world moving around, aren't we? We're watching that constant motion. Catherine Kovac says the roller coaster. I love roller coasters too. Tracy Marciniak, you love the slide. I do too. But you know what? The slide, you're only there for a moment. But it's that moment that's so exciting, isn't it? It's the excitement of going down that slide. And Linda Lemieux, the swings. Rick Morrow, the merry-go-round. There you go. I've got another one on my merry-go-round. We're going around this morning. We're really just getting into the energy of movement this morning. And Sally says, aha, I just said the merry-ho-round in my head. It was my favorite place too. Charlie, got to be the roller coaster. Yeah, that roller coaster can be fun, can't it? Do you put your arms up and scream? How many of you do that? Put your arms up on the roller coaster and just be free. Just feel that air and feel the excitement of wherever that roller coaster is taking you. Carol says, although my absolute favorite was the trapeze, it was hard to find one. I bet it was, Carol. And then there's the monkey bars. You can always do that, right? And hang upside down. Yeah, those are all fun. Julie Kiss, you love the swings. That's the beauty of just envisioning. Yeah, I know, Sally, I was cracking up too. I knew what you meant, but I had to say it the way you typed it just to laugh. The merry-go-round. Yes, Sally, you're on that merry-go-round. And Charlie says, yes, yes, yes. Throwing your arms up, being that kid. Be the kid with just innocent abandon. When you're a kid on the merry-go-round or on the roller coaster and you're throwing your arms up with no limits, no restrictions, you just are in the moment. And as we sit here right now, we're all adults, but we can all relate to this, can't we? We can all relate to that energy. And it takes us back to moments when we did these things, when we were swinging, when we were sliding down the slide, when we were going on the merry-go-round and we wanted it to go faster and faster, when we were on the carousel. Do you remember carousels? I was on a carousel last year. My friend Tina took me to a carousel and she has a picture of me with the horse that I was on that carousel. And that was so much fun. I think we were the only adults on the carousel. And there were kids on there. There was all kinds of energy. The person that was working the carousel just kind of didn't really make any comments. He's just like looking at us like, y'all are going on here? And we're like, yeah, we're going on here. Here's our ticket. We're going on the carousel. So we can do that. We can do things like that. Or we can just really get back into the energy of envisioning it. Just look at how much fun that was just for a couple of minutes to go on the playground and really envision all those things that we did as kids. To be in the energy of having that moment of sliding down the slide and just letting go. All of these things that we mentioned, the swings, the slide, the merry-go-round, the roller coaster. What are we doing? We're letting go. We're not trying to control it. We're not saying, oh, it has to go this fast. Or what if it doesn't move? We don't get into any limiting belief as we play in the playground, do we? There's no limit. When we were kids, we didn't stop and say, oh, I can only swing so high and then I can't swing any further than that. Our imagination took us way high on that swing, and the higher the better. And we didn't worry and think, oh, what if I fall off of this swing? That might be dangerous. We just let go. We let go and just be in the moment. And we can really learn that lesson as adults. We can just be in the moment and no restrictions, no limits, no holding on for dear life. Although I did that on the roller coaster usually. I was like, oh boy, there's a plume ride. I think they call it plume or plume, I think, ride, where it travels up. You just go straight up and it's very slow as you're going up this ride. And then you get to the top and you start to come down the other side very fast in water. And I remember that ride. It was so scary and exciting and fun, all wrapped up in one. And, those are the moments that we remember. We remember the letting go moments, don't we? So when we get into our head and we start to think about a crappy day, or we start to think about bills and responsibility and the energy of adulting, we can go right back into our memory bank. We can go right back to these few moments that we had here together where we were swinging and we were going around in a circle and we were sliding down the slide and we were putting our arms up and screaming on the roller coaster. We can go right back to that moment at any point in our life. We create the way we want it to be. We create that playground experience at any point in our life.
It doesn't have to be crappy. It doesn't have to be sad. It doesn't have to be a depressing day. It doesn't have to be a gray day. Even if it's rainy and awful outside, it can be sunshiny in our heart because we can recreate that inside of us. And we did. We did that this morning already. We created, didn't we? When you were sharing what your favorite thing on the playground was, didn't you experience it? Didn't you go there inside of you? You remembered doing all of those things that you were sharing. You remembered swinging. You remembered that feeling and what it felt like. Do you remember porch swings? Anybody have a porch swing? Either now or growing up. I had one growing up, and just sitting there, and my porch swing that I was on, there was a mountain in front of me. So I would swing slowly and look at that mountain and just envision the mountain and envision talking to it and being in the energy of the mountain and what it brought into me. So we can do that at any point. We don't have to wait until, excuse me, we don't have to wait until we can find the actual playground to go to. I mean, that's fun too. And we can always do that even now as an adult. But just do it in your mind. Just do it. Just go there. And as we were playing, we went into our prayer time. So let's just get into the energy right now of loving on each other with our burdens as we take that energy of play and bring it into all the things that you want to release. What do you want to let go of? When you're in the energy of the spaciousness, your burdens that you are releasing release so much easier. And you see those burdens, you see those things that you want to bring forward, you see them in their perfection. So anything that you want to put into the comments right now, let's put in what you want to let go of. What do you want to let go of? Let's put that in our prayer circle before. Let's put that in our prayer circle now. And anyone in your life that you would like to see them lifted up, you would like to see their energy come to more of a perfection state. Maybe there's an illness or there's things going on with them that you want to release. Let's put that in the comments. So as we got into the energy of play today, and we really understand that we can go there at any given moment, we can play, we can swing, we can slide, we can go around in a circle, whatever it is, let's put the burdens in and bring this energy of lightness and play right to those burdens. Let's put them all on the merry-go-round today instead of just placing them out there. Any comment that you put in the comments for somebody to be lifted up, just envision as you type their name or type the situation, envision you're putting them right on that merry-go-round. We're all going to get on the merry-go-round together today. And we're going to put any of our people, any of our friends, our family, our world situations, we're going to put it all on the merry-go-round. And good afternoon, Pat Moss, and welcome to you. I missed some comments here. And Gabby says, I still swing and play at playgrounds. Absolutely. That's a beautiful thing to do. Tracy says, slide, flow through life, and complete and ground at the end. Yes. Linda says, I went to a carnival wedding on the Ferris wheel at 12 o'clock at night. So much fun. I bet it was, Linda. And Christina says, I have a hammock swing now. Those are so much fun. And Gabby said, we had tire swings. We did too, Gabby. Tire swings are so much fun. Good morning, Carrie. Carrie, we went playing today. We all found our favorite thing that we like on the playground and got into that energy so we could really lift our vibration. And Jean says, I like everything on the playground except the teeter-totter because I broke my arm when I was 5 years old. I loved porch swings. We had one too. There's something about being in motion that is so exciting and sometimes comforted. Yeah. And Christina said, before life went on, we used to have a big maple. She had the biggest tractor tire on it. I love tractor tires. And putting them up on a tree and swinging on them is the best. And Gabby says, I want to let go of lack of self-worth and prayers for Gaia. Tracy Marciniak is letting go of limitations, my dad and my brother Gene, and also world peace. Deirdre, release my abundance blocks. Let's put it on the merry-go-round, Deirdre. And she says, my prayer is for my deepest desire to manifest and world peace, of course. Carrie would love to lift up my folks. Let's put them on the merry-go-round. Everything's going on the merry-go-round today. So whatever you're putting in the circle, envision as you type in those words that it's going right onto a merry-go-round. Sally, any remaining trust issues, I'm letting go of the bad feelings of other people's views on the homeless people's work in our world. It made us both very angry yesterday. Absolutely. Let's put that in there. Put that anger in there too. And anger is good. Anger is really, it's a great motivator for us. Get into the energy of what you're angry about, and then don't live in the anger, but let it motivate you and move you forward with a momentum. Christina, my friend Sue is eliminating cancer from her body, and special thoughts for my friend Dawn. Also Nicholas, who lost his uncle to COVID this weekend. Absolutely, let's put them all on that merry-go-round, Christina. Hope says prayers for Lorraine Hillett. We're putting Lorraine on the merry-go-round. Carrie says it's been a few crazy weeks for me. Hopefully we'll be around more. Yes, you will. And Carrie, we're going to do a live when I'm up there with you. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see you on Friday night. Julie Kiss, prayers for my house sale to go through like Stacy. Thank you. Absolutely, Julie. Let's put it in there. It's big enough to hold that house sale. And Gabby says, you certainly are very good at what you do, Miss Teri Angel. I love you. Oh, honey, I love you. I love you, and I'm just a reflection of you. I am a mirror for you and for what you are all about. Well, hi, Miss Bella. Bella wants to join in the play. Hope says, release any blocks I have in health and wealth. Oh, thank you. I just got morning love kisses. Good morning. Can you get up here by me? Okay, Diana, good morning to you. Okay, so let's continue. Anything else that you want to put on the merry-go-round? That's where our prayers went this morning. We placed them all on my favorite thing on the playground, which is the merry-go-round. And we are going to see that merry-go-round start to move now. Let's see it start to move around in a circle. All the prayer requests and anything that we put in the merry-go-round, we're going to now go into the energy of letting go of our attachment to that. So as we start to breathe in, we're taking that breath right into our heart center, right where our true spiritual self is inside these human bodies. So if you can place your hand on the area of your high heart, we're going to breathe in right into that area, and Bella's going to help. Yes, you can help. And we also have Dingo. They're all gathering around, Bella, Dingo, and Chloe, and they're all feeling the angel energy as the angels just came through to help us to do a release of all of these emotions surrounding the prayer requests. Can you sit? Sit. Thank you. So as the animal energy has surrounded with this energy of play and the energy of the angels coming through to help us to do a release today, that's what we're doing. As we envision now, we've been envisioning the playground and all of our favorite things on the playground. Just envision all the prayer requests we placed on that merry-go-round. See it start to turn slowly. Feel the energy of it. As we said earlier, each time it moves, there's a different view. So let's start to see that view as the merry-go-round starts to move. Get into the energy of the movement. Really see the movement in your mind's eye. Every moment is different. It's spaciousness. It's not limited. We're just letting go. That's what we're doing right now, is letting go. So as you breathe in love. You're standing there on that merry-go-round. And every moment is a different scene. And every moment gets more and more beautiful, more spacious. You can see out over the ocean now. As far as you can see, there's water. Just watch that water. Watch the energy of it as it washes away anything you want to let go of. Just release it into the water. Let it take it out for you. Any attachment that you have, any expectation of how all of these prayer requests are going to be answered, just let that go. Just release it into the water. Water is a beautiful conduit of energy, and it will take anything that you give it. So just give it your burdens right now. Just pour it into the water. Let the waves come and get it and drag it back out into the ocean. And now watch as that merry-go-round keeps moving. And now you're in the mountains. And just feel into that mountain energy. Feel the coolness and the crisp, fresh air. See the trees in all their beauty. Listen to the message that they're giving you. What message are they saying right now? What are they speaking? And as we feel into that mountain energy, the earthiness of it, we're going to put anything else that you're still holding on to, anything that wasn't released into the water, we're going to release into the earth. Just putting it deep into the earth. Asking the trees to look out for anything that you've released, to just help it to continue to release from you. Really communicate with those trees right now. Let's give some love to those trees, love to Mother Earth, love and gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for providing everything that we need to live in this environment. Thank you for the air that we breathe. Thank you for the food that grows on Mother Earth. Thank you to our beautiful animals that live on Mother Earth's back. And now look at the scenery again as the merry-go-round keeps moving. What are you seeing now? What's in front of your vision right now? Just go into that spaciousness. Let's look at the sky. What does that look like right now? Are there clouds there? Are there stars? Do you see the moon or the sun? Let's just really get into spaciousness together right now. Letting go of any limits. There are no limits. The only limits are the ones that we place on things and on ourselves. So feel into the freedom right now, the wide openness of the sky. And as we look at all of these things, the ocean, the earth, the sky, we are that. I am that. I am. Feel that in your heart. Feel the oneness in your heart right now. And see each other. Really see everyone that's here connected. And connect your heart with their hearts. Now let's pick one person that's on that merry-go-round with you. Who's there? Who's on your merry-go-round? Just pull that person close to you and say to that person, I love you. I love you unconditionally. And now, let's do that with everybody. We're all on that merry-go-round. All of us jumped on. We all got on there to release our burdens. Let's do our heart telephone while we're on the merry-go-round. We're still moving. It's still in motion. And the animals are still here. They didn't go anywhere. They're pouring in their animal love. And let's say to everybody on that merry-go-round, thank you. I love you. And we're going to do that at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I am so grateful that you all were here today. Grateful for this experience together. Grateful that we were able to release anything that we had been holding on to. Any of the prayer requests that you typed in, they all went onto that merry-go-round for us to release them into the ocean or into the earth, letting go and getting into the energy of the lightness, playfulness of just being, just being. Stay on your merry-go-round as long as you want today. Just stay in that energy of lightness and do something fun. Do something for you today. Make that commitment right now. I'm going to do something for me that's fun today. Whatever that looks like. Fun looks different to each of us. So whatever your fun is, do that. Just do that. Just treat yourself to it. Okay, what have we got going on? Dingo is smiling. Dingo is the most amazing dog. Honestly, I love this dog. And I was chanting last night and Dingo was right with me, just feeling into the energy of it. And I would look in his eyes and chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And he just started smiling, just like he was doing a minute ago. Just love. He's just pure love. Tony Hidalgo, good morning. That is Dingo behind me, Tony. Sally, love the fur babies. They love the energy. When I call in the angels or when I go into a chanting session or a prayer session, they just have to be in the energy. They're drawn to it because they are unconditional love. Gabby says, the message I just got is you acknowledge how beautiful Gaia is every day. How can you deny yourself that when we are one? Thank you, Teri, and thank you, everyone. So very much love. Very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Keep in that space, honey. Keep being in that space of love and allowing it to come up into your heart. Oh, beautiful. I'm just looking at your beautiful comments. Oh, Charlie, you like the picture behind me. This is my friend Joanne's house, and she has beautiful, beautiful things here. And I'm enjoying being here for another few days, and I'll be out of here on Friday. Okay, so Deirdre has typed in our words, I believe. She has, and so did Sally. Anybody else that wants to put them in there? We're all going to say them together, those words that are so special to us here at the Angelic River family. And that is Namaste, y'all. I love you all so much. Many, many blessings to you today. And just stay in the energy of love. Bye, everybody.